And Derek, what do you think like is the main difference that Basho did in your training, like especially in legs, that you're coming with such better legs, like especially in the side poses, and what's being different? Like the volume, is it exercise selection?
I like to say there's like a push and a pull, right?
Yeah.
So we push hard. There's times we push harder, and then there's times we pull back. For me, before, all I knew is just go, more and more. It's funny because Chris Aceto and Matt Grego would jokingly call me "do more, Derek," meaning like I would always be like, "Oh, I don't know if that was enough today. I need to go do another exercise. Now I need to do another set. I need to do another exercise." So I would just do more and more and more.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking with you. I'm not trying to sound like a tough guy. I would have 3-hour training sessions regularly.
Wow.
Just brutal. And I'll be honest, I love that kind of training. It's just not always the most optimal. So I noticed with him, there was a little bit of a pullback and then a push and a pullback and a push. It was just kind of what my body needed at that time. And for me, again, I'm like, I want to be the champion. I want to be the best. I want to do what nobody's willing to do, you know? And for me, that's always do more. And sometimes I think that is counterproductive to the physique when we're trying to display the best physique. And so don't get me wrong. We push.
Yeah.
We push hard.
Yeah.
But then he knows, okay, now we back it off. That's enough. Or don't do too much now because we're about to go crush it in a minute. You know, this set, the next 2 sets, we're just warm up. This last set, we're going to go all out. So don't burn yourself out in the beginning. So it was just kind of that guidance for me that was a lot more optimal with the training to produce the best physique versus just do more, you know, or, oh, you don't feel like doing it? Okay, don't worry about it. Like some trainers are like that. Some trainers are okay with you not doing your best. Some trainers just want to demolish you.
Yeah.
And I think he really approaches, like he's sitting there. You can see him thinking, okay, last workout we did this. Today, how much food did you have? Okay, today was not a high day. Okay. So you could see how he's thinking, and then I'm giving him feedback too. I'm like, I think we should do this exercise, or we should do one more set, or I think I'm done. What do you think, Pacho? I think you have one more. Okay, all right, let's go do that one more then. So he's a little bit more of that guidance. When my mind is, it's like that. People call it like a fog of war, right?
Yeah.
Same thing as like nutrition coaches. Do I need more food? Do I need less food? Do I need more cardio? Do I need less cardio? So that's what we have Chris for. And then Chris can communicate with him and with me.
Yeah, it's so
and in the
important.
gym, you know, we make sure not to push it, like overdo it. And then we make sure that, okay, today we gotta push it more, you know, so.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And there, what is, what I would really like to understand, like, what's your style of training? Like, what for you, like, division wise, set wise, how do you build, you can say you built you this physique?
I definitely took most of my training from like college wrestling, like more, I know it's sport specific, but lots of volume.
Okay.
Lots of volume in the beginning. Trying to mimic like old Jay Cutler workouts. You know, this is when I was doing it on my own, before Hani, before anyone.
Sure.
I would watch Jay Cutler workouts, Phil Heath workouts, Ronnie Coleman workouts. I would do similar workouts that they would do, but I would also have my wrestling mentality of just do more, more volume. And so, you know, I think that was very effective in the NPC days, whenever I was in my weight classes of like welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, 212. I think that was very effective then. But now that I'm an open bodybuilder, it's a lot different. You know, I can't just go in there and just do more volume, right? You could burn up the legs, or you could burn up a muscle, right? You don't want to keep tearing down a muscle too far. You want to keep as much muscle volume as possible while getting shredded. That's the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
And so that's been kind of the evolution of my training, and why I think he's been someone that's been good for me, is to be able to not just come in and warm up with 12 to 15 reps every set and burn myself out and, you know, do all this crazy volume. Sometimes, okay, like you don't need to do all these reps right away. We're just warming up. But this last set, this top set, I need you to give me your all, you know? Okay, so it was that mentality shift, I would say, the most. so that I'm just getting more of like the heavy intense sets, but not to the point where I'm just burning the muscles.
Yes.
You know.
Never too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
How is the workout nowadays, especially like the division, the splits? Like, what are you guys training like on?
In Brazil or no, the split
Normally what he's doing right now.
division? Hams and steaming quads, chest, delts, and arms. The third arms.
Yeah. So we'll do like
Rest.
the 3 days in a row. So it's like push, legs, pull.
Okay. Yeah,
Essentially.
yeah,
so
yeah.
so let's say chest, delts, quads, hams, back, and biceps, and then then I rest, and then the next 3 days will be shoulder, chest, hamstrings, quads, arms. So one back day and one arm day, full arm day, and then chest, shoulders twice, legs twice.
Okay. And you consider it now
Legs
like
and for chest.
now it's like in a medium volume. What do you consider like
Medium.
medium? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because compared to what he did is like
Today we did chest, 4 exercise for chest, 2 for shoulders, 2 working set per exercise. But on Pittsburgh Pro, we did 1 working set per exercise and it was very good.
yeah.
So what do you think, Pacho? We haven't really talked about this, but obviously I brought the best look to the Arnold stage, and we were doing about two top sets, 2 working sets, doing a bit more volume going into the Arnold. But then I noticed that my body kind of needed a little bit more refresh, to be a little bit more refreshed. I couldn't push so much volume, so we backed off from the Arnold to Pittsburgh, doing only 1
Yeah.
working set, where now I feel fresh. So I just told him,
different, yeah.
I told him today, I need to start adding more volume. So that's why we did 2 working sets now, because before I was just doing 1. Now I need to get into the groove of doing more because my body is fresh. Whereas Pittsburgh Pro, I was pretty tired. So it was just, okay, let's get this top set and keep moving.
Yeah, probably we keep it 2 working sets on next weeks. And probably on the last few weeks, we reduce for 1 working set per exercise and keep the intensity. Yeah.
Yeah, but he goes for like crazy weights, or he's like more.
Not really.
No, he keep the weights all prep. And he's very, very strong.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But for me, the best thing is keep the weight on the last weeks.
Okay.
This will keep
yeah.
the density the harder, and we increase some weights and some reps on the last
Wow.
week from
Yeah, so that's what
Pittsburgh.
that's me.
crazy.
That's where I really need the most guidance, is those last training sessions, because for me, I'm like, I don't want to get to the end and feel like I didn't give my all. So again, do more, right?
Yes, yeah.
And that's why I said that's really important, those last training sessions, because I'm in my head a lot. I'm like, I don't want to leave any stone unturned. I want to make sure that I give absolutely everything all the way to the show. And I think that that's potentially backfired on me sometimes, because at the end I just do too much. So like he said, let's back it off a little bit, but let's still make sure that the weight is heavy enough and we're getting a good amount of volume in the right rep range, right? And so the weight still needs to be there. And yeah, for me at the end, it's kind of like this next gear, turns, and all of a sudden, like, kill me, Pacho. Let's go. Kill me. What's
Insane.
more weight, more reps. Let's go. So that's when that mentality switches for me as the athlete, as the one doing it, and then him being there as the guidance, going, okay, let's take this motivation and let's apply it the right way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, it's normal when the athlete is alone. Push more or push less.
Yeah.
Derek alone will push more. Sure. But we talk a lot every train, every workout. And Derek, how's your knees? Okay? Okay, it's good. Okay, now is the last set, best set. 10 plates here in your hack machine, and let's go.
Always a PR right before the show.
Yeah, right before the show. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember our first leg workout? You told me, in hack machine I put 7 plates
Yeah.
for 20 reps. Okay, let's go. And he did the 55.
What is it?
You did 25 reps.
Yeah,
that day.
25
reps.
Yeah, because we didn't put enough weight on there. I was like, no, 7 plates is pretty good for me. I was like, I can do a lot with 7 plates, but I'm like, that's probably a pretty good weight, right? Maybe 8 plates. And then I did 25 reps with 7
Wow.
plates. So maybe we should have went heavier.
Yeah.
And on the last workout before Ohio, we did with 9 plates
Yeah.
for 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. And what's really good because that was
crazy.
It really was a PR because I was doing 7 or 8 plates on the hack, right? Then I got to where at the end I was doing like 8 or 9 plates. Now I go in there just the other day, the start of my prep, 9 plates. So, and I think I probably could have done 10. So between the Arnold and Pittsburgh to now, I think this is the strongest and best I've ever been. I think I've already made improvements since then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and over the next 2 months, I expect to get stronger, add more volume, and really get that density for the
But
Olympics.
this is different. Before warm up, 5 plates, 15 reps. 6 plates, 15 reps. 7 plates, 10 reps.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, 5 plates, give me 4.
yeah,
7 plates, give me 4.
Yeah.
And we put 9 plates or 10 plates and give me the best.
yeah, yeah.
This is very different. This is for the mentality is very different.
Backwards to what I used to do. Way more effective though.
Yes.
You know.